This is Unity, Joy of Life. I'm Nancy Norman, and this is your weekly wisdom. I have been clearing out my file cabinets, and in so doing, I have found a lot of wonderful things that I had forgotten about. So I'm going to be sharing some of those things with you. I came across something called the 12 Steps of Spiritual Freedom. I'm going to be sharing 6 of those steps now and 6 of those steps next week. The 12 Steps of Spiritual Freedom. Step 1, recognition. God is first. I recognize that there is an infinite power and presence that is greater than I am. This spiritual presence is on purpose, knows the answers to all of my questions, and has the ability and the willingness to fulfill my desires. Step number 2, unification. I unify my consciousness with God. I unify my consciousness with God, the consciousness of this one spirit. I am willing, in total faith and trust, to allow Spirit to guide me and direct me in all of my daily affairs. I know that I am worthy and sacred individualization of Spirit, and that my spiritual power and presence moves in me, through me, as me. Step number 3, willingness. I am willing to change. I am willing to access my life, to look honestly at and face all my fears. I am willing to be honest about my feelings. I do this not to dwell on any aspect of my past, but to help remove the blocks to my awareness and allow the energy of Spirit to flood my consciousness. Dominion. Step number 4. I take dominion. I take dominion and responsibility for my life. I give up blame, I give up judgment, and I accept myself and all others. Step number 5. Principle. I live in principle. I know that I am a spiritual being. I learn the values of being a spiritual being. I embody these values and live my life on the basis of these values. I live my life with honesty and integrity. Step number 6, purpose. I live on purpose. I am willing to commit to the process of purposeful living. I have come here for a particular purpose, and that purpose has been put in my heart as I discover my purpose and live it with courage. I am transformed. So those are the first 6 steps of the 12 steps to spiritual freedom. Next week, I'll be sharing the last 6 steps. Remember, God is first. God is first. I recognize that there is an infinite power and presence greater than I am. And this power and this presence is on purpose, knows the answers to all of my questions, and has the ability and the willingness to fulfill my desires. God is first. God bless you and have a wonderful, wonderful week.